Good morning, everybody. Once again, those in the back, please move on forward. Find a seat. If you haven't already done so, please make sure your radios are turned down, your phones are muted. Please take side conversations away from the briefing area. Once again, my name is Mike Petro. I'm the Plan Sector Chief for CAL FIRE IMT-1. This is the CARR Incident Operational Briefing for Tuesday, August 21st through Wednesday, the 22nd. This is the 30th day of the fire. Once again, move on in, find a seat. Branch directors and division soups should be on the front row. We'll get started with an update on current conditions.
Good morning, everybody. Steve Crawford, Night Operations. So, typical day for you guys yesterday. Calls for service, a few calls for service down here in Branch 1. Branch 2, 3, basically was working on hitting hot spots, pulling hose. Found some more hose out here in the area to work on, pulling that stuff out. Still getting some more depth and mop up over here in Branch 4 and Branch 5. Thank you.
Morning, Brian Walburn, incident meteorologist. Hopefully we can all feel it's a little bit cooler this morning. We had a little bit of a disturbance move into southern Oregon, kind of cooled things down, brought humidities up. So the weather looks favorable for mop-up type operations today. Temperatures trending slightly cooler, humidity's a little bit more moist. Still the humidity recovery on the area rods was only about 35–40% out there, so it still remained dry. This afternoon still kind of punch up into the 90s outside of the smoke, and humidity's into the upper teens. A lot of the smoke production we're getting here is still from the HERS fire to our northeast in the Mendocino complex. So just kind of use that as a watch out if you see the smoke kind of clear for the inversion breaking later this afternoon. Humidity recovery will be better tonight, probably 50–60%. And that pretty much wraps it up. If you find yourself going elsewhere, just realize there's a lot of critical weather, and the state of the fuels across the state in Oregon remains critical. Thanks.
Good morning, Don Versailles, Fire Behavior. So to finish up with my portion, we still have the inherent challenges within the fire area and along the perimeter, and that being fire-weakened trees. Still have some green slopes, green islands, well interior now, thanks to your work, and some hot ash pits and so on to work with. So keep an eye on that. You'll notice on page 4 of your IAP you still have some new fire information in there, so if any new starts outside the area. And finally, last thing I want to share with you, being a retiree brought in to help the team out, my old team, it's been a pleasure. I want to share something that we put and incorporated into the Yarnell staff ride. And that's something involving risk and mitigation of risk and the information that we provide to you guys and the training that you bring to the table. In the simple game of checkers, there are 50 billion combinations that you can make. 50 billion. Think about the different combinations that you, as wildland firefighters, can make for your decisions throughout your day, throughout your career. Make it a safe career.
Good morning, I'm Joy Tucker, Resource Unit Leader Training with Incident Management Team 1. Please stand for your roll call, and please note that there is a change. For Branch 1, 2, and 3, Ethan Darnell. Here. Division Tango, Moore. Here. Division Alpha, Peter. Here. And Trainee Sanchez. Here. Division Delta, Boyk. Division India, Swenson. Branch 4 and 5, Fields. Here. Division November, Martinelli. Here. And Trainee, Fabry. Here. Division Papa, Lamming. Here. And Suppression Repair, Rowe. Thank you.
Good morning, Thunder Brown on Incident Management Team 1 Day Operations. So, Branch 1, 2, and 3, patrol mop up, let's pull all unnecessary equipment, hose off the line. Division November, we do have a tree up there. We got word up today we have to get taken care of. It's running the line, but no big deal. Branch out, patrol, mop up. Mop up, same thing. Pull unnecessary hose over where we need. So, you got some IR flights out there today, so your branches and divisions have some hot spots we need to look for. So go out there, seek those out. Let's make sure they're all good to go. Some are pretty close to the line. And we hit a $100 bill underneath one of them, so get aggressive and try to find a $100 bill. One thing I want to say is thank you. So everybody from the start of this incident, from the end of the incident, gave 100%, and we really appreciate that. Everybody gave some gave all. Don't forget those guys. Never forget our brothers and sisters that perished on this fire and the other fires. So we have a long fire season ahead of us. I'm sure we'll see each other again. But from myself and the ops section, thank you for your hard work. We really appreciate it. Have a safe day.
Good morning, everyone. Thomas Smith, Air Support. We've really downsized our footprint. Everything today will be based out of the Mountain Gate Helibase, which everything being 2 helicopters, 1 Type 2, 1 Type 3. As always, order appropriately through your chain of command. Monitor air to ground effectively and efficiently. Thank you.
Good morning, Brock Carter, Safety Officer for Team 1. Today you're going to have 3 safety officers assigned to the incident. There'll be a 12-hour resource. You'll have a safety officer for branch 1 and 2, for branch 3, and then branch 4 and 5. So what that means is that the strike team leaders and division group supervisors, they're going to need to pick up that slack once those safety officers come off the line. All right. For those areas, for those resources that are traveling along drop point 34 to 32 or along the access road up here, you were using a NIFC TAC a couple shifts ago, you'll be on a B-Fire 12, will be your road travel, or hold on, B-TAC Fire 12 will be the channel that you'll be using for as you're traveling along those roadways. Drop point 55 has been closed down, so please do not stack resources there. We have some utility companies out there dropping trees, so it's a hazardous area. And then drop point 30 and 31 in your IEP, it's showing that those are hydration areas. The hydration trailers have been removed, so they're no longer there. Lastly, it appears like this fire is done, right? So that's a good thing. The sad thing is, the longer you're out there on the incident, the longer you're going to be exposed to those hazards that are still getting us. That's your driving, your snags, and wildlife. All right. As we minimize our area, our time on the fire, wildlife is going to start repopping these areas. So make sure that you're using the buddy system as you're out traveling, doing your mop up. If you guys have any questions, I'll be off to the side. I can show you exactly where they're going to be. Have a good shift.
Good morning, Pete Sokol, Medical Unit Leader. Your medical plan's on page 25. We have 1 ambulance out at Lakehead. We have medics on branch 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I have plenty of laminated 9-line cards. If you guys that you don't have them, come find me, go to the Med-El trailer, and we'll get them to you. Have a safe shift.
Everybody, Brian Little, log section. As always, try to take only one lunch, follow the traffic plan. You guys heard it multiple days. We're still missing a ton of hose and equipment. So get deep into the interior, try to find it and bring it back in. Don't leave stuff. If it looks like it doesn't belong out there, bring it back. No changes to the comm plan. So here's a big one that's new today. If you need to pick up stuff from supply is closing tomorrow at 1000 hours. So make sure you get over there and pick up your needs. After that, they're going to accept returns only. So don't stop bringing stuff in at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Keep bringing it in every time you find it. We need to return that stuff to supply. Thanks. Have a great day.
Good morning, Anthony Romero, Public Information Officer. Please turn to page 32 in your IEP. We have 229,651 acres, 90% containment, and 1,930 personnel on this incident. The Public Information Office would like to really appreciate and thank you for following all CAL FIRE social media policies. We really appreciate that. We moved our office, so we're not in that trailer. So when you come to the gate, go to your right, we're in that building on the side. Lots and lost and found. Please come in and check your lost and found and see if you missed anything. And also, we're also still doing mailing, so make sure you bring your stamps, postcards, bring it in, we'll still mail it out for today. Other than that, have a safe shift.
Morning, everybody. Jamie Hill, Training Specialist Trainee. If you're still training operating on the incident and you have not closed out, today will be the last day at noon to close out your training packet. So come see us early. We're in the Farrell Hall building to our left. Also, if you need extra forms for your evaluation records, we have those as well. Please see our training message on page 34 for all the items needed to close out your training packets. Have a safe shift. Thank you.
A couple of quick reminders. Once again, finance message can be found on page 27 of your IEP. Continue to turn in your shift tickets and your water use reports. If you have any needs, they are located. Finance is located at the Farrell Hall. DMOB. There's a DMOB message on page 33. There are DMOB lists posted around camp. Please check those and follow the instructions that are listed there. Once again, at the completion of our briefing, please find your breakout area promptly Division Soups, please make sure you're taking roll and downloading that information with the deputy officer prior to leaving camp. At the completion of your shift, please make sure you're checking in with cost apportionment. Final comments from our Unified Commanders.
Good morning, folks. Ben Newbern, one of two Unified Incident Commanders representing the federal side of the incident. I'd like to start off by giving appreciation to you guys for all the hard work you've done. Thanks for that. Thanks for helping us model a good unified command interagency effort on this fire. As we go forward in the next 24, 36 hours, we're going to be going through a transition. CAL FIRE Incident Management Team 1 is going to be sliding out. We've got a very robust Type 3 organization coming in. Again, that unified approach. Continue to work through them. The objectives will stay more or less the same as we continue to bring this thing to a successful conclusion. Again, keep your heads up out there. We've still got a lot of work to go to get this thing home.
Good morning, Breckleville Incident Commander, IMT-1. Again, for those of you that, there's a pretty steep demob list going on today and tomorrow. So for those of you that are leaving, please make sure that your folks are all rested, they're taken care of, that you're re-outfitted. We want to send you on the road ready to go, because we all know there's other fires going, and we know that there will be more as we're in the peak of season. So please make sure you're taken care of. Everybody's good to go before you get on the road today and tomorrow and moving forward. For those of you that are staying with us for a little bit longer, again, as Chief Newbern just said, we have had a good unified approach to this fire. This is day 30, and you guys have all wrestled an animal down that has been just a bear, for no other good term, and it's been very difficult all the way through. You got it there. Let's continue with that good unified effort, working together to finish this thing off over the next week and a half, and get it to where it's good. So again, thank you, our sincere thank you for all of you for the work that you've done.
Thank you, everybody, for your attention. That completes the briefing. If you are an unassigned resource, please report to the table to my right, your left. Otherwise, report to your breakout sessions. Thank you very much.